The devil does not want this show.
Jim Bakker is a Christian fundamentalist and all-around crazy person, and he has one of my favorite clips of all time, Scandal TV. Let's take a look.
This show today is so important, and Tom Horn is truly called of God to do what he's doing. The devil does not want this show. They don't want us talking about angels. God woke me up, and I felt the presence of God like I'd never felt. And he said, Jim, I want you to start with, do more food. Build a new type of food. And so on there, it calls right there. Right there. See, staying alive. And this is the first time in history there's ever been a 30-year shelf life food. This is what God is saying to me, and we'll find out.
That's right.
You'll find out if I hear from God or not, because one of these days we're in the last days. And the years I spent in prison, God showed me the revelation. And I'm telling you, almost all of it is already fit. We're going to see the ends, the end of time. And that's where we are right now. Okay, come on. Sing this just a little bit of this.
All right, band.
Okay.
Play it. Come on, let's get excited now. You know you like it. You know you're having fun. Come on. Some of you stand up. Come on. I'm staying alive, staying alive. I'm staying alive, staying alive. I'm staying alive, staying alive. I'm staying alive. Yeah, come on now.
I'm staying alive.
Staying alive.
I'm staying alive.
I'm staying alive.
I'm staying alive.
Staying alive.
I'm staying alive.
Staying alive.
I got my food,
Staying alive.
and I'm staying alive.
Staying alive.
I got my peace,
staying alive.
and I'm staying alive.
Staying alive.
I'm staying alive.
Staying alive.
I'm staying alive.
Oh, I'm staying alive. I'm staying alive. I got my pizza, and I'm staying alive. Staying alive. There's so much to talk about in this. So, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. He's selling dehydrated, doomsday prepper meals in 90-pound buckets to vulnerable Christians because they think the end times are coming. Now, as an atheist, I don't study scripture as much as I'm sure plenty of Christians do. I know a fair amount about organized religion. I try not to stay ignorant about things I try to talk about. And I'm pretty sure if you're a Christian and you believe that the rapture is going to happen, that means Jesus is coming down and taking all the Christians and all the good Christians with him back up to heaven. They'll just be gone in a flash, like in a beam of light or something like that. And the obvious question remaining would be, why would these Christians need doomsday food if they're going to be saved in the rapture when Jesus comes back? It's like he didn't even think his whole thing through. When I got out of prison, my first thought was, God told me, you need to make more food. What are you talking about? You mean find a new way to rip off vulnerable people and cheat and extort money from the lowest common denominator? Then yeah, you can do that and use religion as the tagline of your business, man. It's just fucking sick. So he was arrested in '88, I think, for some type of fraud. And there's so many accusations that were going on at the time. I think this is just the one thing they nailed him for. which was like overbooking. Like he charged a bunch of people money to like book hotels or something like that, and ended up like only booking one hotel and keeping all the money. And there was like a class action suit. 160 people in his congregation came forward, and they were like, hey, this guy like told us that if we gave him $7,000, or I mean some people really paid him $7,000 a person to be in like their super exclusive members only club, which ended up being complete bullshit, as is everything this guy does. I mean, it's like watching a fucking shopping network on TV, and this guy does it all in the veil of Christianity. He says God talks to him. God talks to that guy. If God doesn't talk to me and he talks to that guy, I'm glad I don't believe in the dude. Because I don't think we'd get along great. My goodness. He's selling fucking dehydrated frozen food that looks and probably tastes like donkey dick. Yeah, let's not start just selling fucking people 20-year shelf life, 90-pound buckets of food. And I mean, you almost like want to call this guy out, but do you really think anybody who watches this and gets convinced would be watching this? There's a fat chance. But if there is a chance, if you've seen Jim Bakker, if you've given money to this asshole, stop. Don't do it again. Try to think. It may not be that easy for you if you can be fooled by this fucking asshole. I mean, they couldn't even get him to go along with their song. Come on, y'all, stand up. One person stand up. I got my pizza. I'm